Yo, what it do, fam? We finna try this again. Like I say, the devil is working. Everything been going good until 6:57. At 6:57, I started having all kind of technical difficulties. But you already know what time it is. Before I start, though, I want to say we make no miracle claims. We make no income claims. Results will vary. Not like got the housekeeping out the way. He trying to keep me out here. but you already know what time it is. It's what? You wanna fight somebody else? That's the count. Get knocked away, sign to get up and try to shit. When I make my mind up, I had to get my grind up. Sitting in the mirror like talk, you ain't even trying, good. Read between the lines. To remain from the like the Lord, before you go for wax, come on, time to go. Shit, ain't nobody getting away from my shot. My shot hard. See what you get up, and we don't take it no days off. Bitch, I said it's time to go for work. Shit, ain't nobody getting away from my shot. My shot hard. See what you get up, and we don't take it no days off. Yo, what it do? What it do, fam? How we feeling today? You already know it's your boy, Mr. Grind Time, here on another beautiful day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. But y'all know me. Y'all know it's 7 o'clock. Y'all know it's grind time. Grind time live in the house. But I gotta break down a little bit about this queen that I got coming on tonight. I hadn't met her before, but all of a sudden, last week we was at our dream event, right? And it was day 3. It was our gala, and you know one thing about Mr. Grind Time, I'm always paying attention to what's going on around me, right? So I'm sitting right across from this queen, and I keep seeing her talking to her phone, and I'm like trying to eavesdrop and see what she's saying, But what I noticed is she has such a smooth flow with it. Like she she like to go live more than I do. But so what I did, right? I slid on over to the other side of the table. And I shot. No, I'm playing. I ain't shoot my shot. I'm just playing. No, but I went over there and I hollered at her. I'm like, yo, I gotta get you on my podcast. I got to. And I broke it down, told her about it. And last week, I get a message saying she ready to say she can do it this week. I'm like, really? Okay. Okay, I'm with it. I am with it because I was just coming off my last week's episode and I hadn't set up my this week's special guest yet. So I was like, it's all gravy. What it do? So I'm like, yeah, I got to get on here because the way she flowed, and then when she got up and to the stage to get that 50K ring, I'm like, yeah, you definitely got to be on my podcast. But like I say, we don't make any income claims, and results will vary. So I just want to throw that out there for you. But this queen tonight, her name is Elaine, and she's engaged. I ain't believe she said she was a grandmother, but She's a mother and a grandmother. So, any of y'all think y'all don't have time because of the kids and the grandkids? I got another one for y'all. But yo, let me see if I can find her real fast. I just saw her. And I tell you, there's technical difficulties. My phone is acting dumb. Miss Elaine, can you send me a request? Let me try this. It's not even saying you on my live. It's not even saying you on here, Miss Elaine. Can you send me a request? But you know what? I'm gonna keep talking until I got you. I don't know for why it won't let me add you. Let me try this. Blocking up. Nope, I don't want to do none of that. And when I go here, oh, nobody saw that. You're not in my audience. That's crazy. I told you, like I say, the devil is working, y'all. He is always going to try to hold back things that God wants to pull forward. So if you can, send me I'm not sure if it'll let you, but we're going to try it anyway. Try to see if you can send me a request. That's crazy. It say I got Brian, it say I got Katasha and Alicia. For some reason, it don't say Elaine on here, on my audience. Gosh. Yes, yes, yes. It won't even let me scroll right. This thing is, oh my gosh. That's how it be though. Like I said, every time you try to do something, there you go. Okay, there you go. Let's see. Let's see. See if it's gonna let you on. Let's see if it's gonna let you on. There we go. Yeah, man. I tell you, the devil was trying his best to keep you out here. You must got something powerful to say.
Listen, it's always something, but you know it. Listen, good always prevails. Okay.
Yes, definitely, definitely. Because I wasn't gonna let this go without this happening. You already know, Mr. Grind. I'm not Mr. Grind. I ain't going out like that. But how you doing today?
Amazing and blessed, and you?
Hey, another damn paradise. And I can take these off because for some reason they cut off. And I'm like, but yeah, you know, it's another damn paradise for Mr. Grind time because regardless of what's going on, I ain't gonna let it stop me.
That part.
Yes, yes, but welcome, welcome, welcome to Grind Time Live. It is a pleasure to have you on here.
I'm glad to be here. I am. Thank you for having me.
Oh yeah, no problem. I told you when I slid around that table, what I say, I gotta have you. I gotta have you on there.
Mm-hmm. You did. You most definitely did. And here I am.
Yeah, cause you was flowing too good. You was flowing too good. I'm like, oh, okay. She liked the camera.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, look like you working now. Who you messaging? You setting up sales.
Huh?
Look like you was working. You keep looking over like you
Oh
typing.
no, I
I'm
was
like,
setting up. I was making sure I had setting up my thing for my Instagram.
oh, oh, okay, okay. I'm like she working on. I was saying she always grinding. But yeah, okay. The question I always start off the podcast with is, what came first, the chicken or the egg? Meaning, when you got started, what did you get started with? Was it with the products first, or was it somebody told you about the business and that hooked you?
So yes, let me tell you at the beginning for those who don't know, I'm gonna go just like a couple months before so you understand how like things work and how God just bring things together. So I actually started in the business during the pandemic. Right before that, I had a job where it's very stressful. I was supervisor at a cable company. So of course I got all the complaints came to me. Every last complaint. There was not one thing that was good. And I'm not gonna hold you. I'm a good, happy, like loving energy type of person. Got my coffee. Good morning, y'all. Hey.
Yeah.
And it got to the point where I'm walking there dragging my feet. I was just dragging my feet because I got tired. I didn't like it anymore. So one day I had a breakdown. I went in the bathroom and I said, God, please forgive me for the words that comes out my mouth. But can you put this building, burn this building now? Don't hurt nobody. I just need another way. I need to be on unemployment. Dead serious. I was like, I was crying. Went in there, dried my eyes, got myself together. I felt a little bit better, but I was still going back to the desk. And then soon you know it, one day they called me in the office and he was like, Elaine, we have something to tell you. And I said, please tell me y'all laying me off or I'm fired. You should have seen how he's looking at me. He was like, oh, I thought this was going to be hard, but no. He was like, yes. I said, thank you. I got right up out that door and I was like, yes. I can't hold you. I was, yeah. And what gets so crazy is that people knew I was getting laid off or whatever because they was looking at me like, they knew what was happening before I even knew what was happening. And it was like, what are you doing? Like, didn't you just wait, something's not add up. So after days went by and stuff, and then it hit me, I'm like, okay, so now what I'm gonna do? I'm a person that gets up early in the morning, has somewhere to go, whatever that. And now here it is, I find myself every Friday or every Wednesday, whatever day it is, to call in about your check. I got tired of that. I'm like, hey, what now? I don't even know what to do. Like, I gotta find something to do because this ain't it. Now the world is shut down. You know what I'm saying? Everything closed off. This ain't it. This ain't it. So I was on Facebook. I was on Facebook one day. A stranger, did not know the girl. Somebody shared her live, and she said, lose 5 pounds in 5 days. So at that point, I was almost 200 pounds, anemic, depressed, needing a way out, trying to find my way. And I got right in her DM.
My bad. I do have, let me throw it out there again. We don't make any miracle claims. Results will vary. Go ahead.
That part. So I got in her DM and I was like, I need that. Let me try this. Because as women, I don't know how many ladies on here, as women, we done tried everything. We done starved ourselves, dead serious. We done tried the Kanye, Beyonce diet. We done tried Jenny Craig's. Everything you name, we done tried, and nothing seems to work. It worked a little bit, but then it stopped working, right? So I'm like, okay, let me try this one thing. It's not going to hurt me to try something else. Okay.
Exactly.
Not going to help me to try something else. So I got in her DM and I told her and what I need, what products. She told me what products. But here's the thing. She said, I'm going to get right to it. I'm not going to hold you. You're going to lose the weight and people are going to ask you, what did you do? Would you like to start a business?
Exactly.
And I said, well, how much does it cost? And she said $50 at the time. And I said, okay. Now, Anybody else probably like, no, I don't have the extra money. I'm on unemployment. I don't know what came over me. I just said, okay. So I didn't even think about it. I said, okay. What? So, and that's exactly how it happened. That's exactly how I got into the business.
For sure, for sure. But you know, when God put that on your mind, I don't believe in a coincidence. You know, I believe that everything happens for a reason. So
Right.
everything had to line up like that, and you just had to so happen to see that live sent to you, and you just had to so happen to click on that, and so happen to have that conversation.
Yep.
Just so happened, huh?
Yep.
Because it was meant to be. It was
It was
meant
meant
to
to
be.
be.
That's what's up. That's a pretty inspiring story. Like real talk.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's so many out there that looking for something but don't want to admit it. They know they want something to lose weight, to feel better, to ask a couple of dollars in their pocket. They know they want it, but they don't want to admit it.
Yep.
You know, and that's why I started this podcast. So I'm like, you can hear from others. It's not just Mr. Grind Time talking to you, telling you, yeah, I can tell you all day, but y'all know how I'm gonna keep real with you. Y'all know how a lot of y'all look at the men when we come to y'all talking about losing weight.
Yeah.
Like, and because I know the first thing I get, I've got this like 75% of the time was trying to sound fat. I'm like, bruh, I didn't say anything like that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help you elevate. You bad, but you can be badder.
Yep.
How about that? Would that does that
Mm-hmm.
sound better? You know.
Right. Yep. Yep.
But yo, okay. So you were the complaint person. So you had some nice patience up front,
Mm-hmm.
but they broke you down.
Yeah. So, y'all, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know. When I first started, I didn't know nothing about business.
That's why I was asking that to move into that part of it
Mm-hmm.
because that patience had to carry over into this business.
Yeah. So what happened was, I ain't gonna hold you. So when I got the products, um, this gonna sound crazy, but this is exactly what happened. You can go back 4 years on my thing, and I went live. I went live with the products because we were in the house. No one told me to go live. I just went live. I went live, and not only did I went live, I stepped on the scale. Right? Yeah, I stepped on. I was very vulnerable. I was like, look, y'all. I'm in the house, and I'm about a donuts away from hitting 200 pounds. No, I take that back. I'm about a donut away from being fat. Okay, fat. Because I really didn't know how much I weighed. And I don't know if this stuff works. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take y'all on my journey. I don't know if it works. I didn't mention nothing about being me and in business. I took them on my journey. And I stepped on a scale. When I stepped on a scale, now listen, men lie, women lie, but numbers
I
don't.
bet don't lie.
So when I stepped on that scale, listen, there was a lot of nosy people. I had like 200 people on my live. I'm like, what did y'all do? Y'all nosy? And I don't go live. So I'm like, okay, whatever. And I stepped on a scale and even shocked myself. It said 193 pounds. I'm thinking I'm like 165, 175. It said 193
How,
pounds.
how tall are you?
5'3". Yeah, so
I just want to point that out for people.
yeah, I was looking, yeah. You know how people are, oh, you think you look nice. No, baby. I'm chunky. I'm short. You know, I'm short. Wearing the size 16, 18 pants is not cute. Okay. So when I stepped on the scale, even they were surprised. They was like, I got the emojis with the wow emojis. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. Well, I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Pump your brakes. It's okay though. I said, you know what? I don't know why I got on this scale. Some told me I just jumped on the scale, but that's okay. Because now it's accountability. I didn't show the world. Now I want to put these products to the test. So all I did was jumped on the scale. I read the back of the instructions. I had NutriBurst and the tea at the time. I only had 2 products, not 3. as of now, but 2 products. And I read it. It told me it was in the morning. It told me to take a shot of the NutriBurst on an empty stomach. I did that. Boom, with a cap. Then it said the water bottle with the tea. Put in the water bottle. I shook it. I'm drinking. I'm like, okay, this ain't bad. This ain't bad. All right then, I'm like, this ain't, it's got a little flavor to it. I'm like, okay, I could do this. And I had what I had on what is that? A sports bra shorts. So I showed all the tummy. Yeah, I was like being vulnerable and all that. I'm like, whatever.
Keeping it hot.
Y'all see it. I'm like, y'all see it. Whatever. And then I was like, I'm gonna take you on the journey. I see the scale and see what happens. Let's see what happens. And I cut off my life.
For sure. Now I gotta throw this out there. How long after you took the products, did you feel something?
So it was that night. It woke me up that morning. It was in the morning, and I used the restroom. And when I used the restroom, I didn't think nothing. I ain't gonna hold you. I didn't think nothing about the tea. I didn't forget I even drank the doggone tea, right? And when I went, I was like, oh. Because truth be told, I do have a hard time using the restroom. So I have to be honest. I have a real drive. So when I used it, I didn't think nothing about the tea. I'm like, oh, I went. I was happy that I went. I was like, oh, thank you, Jesus. I'm so happy that I went. Because guess what? I'm anemic. Iron pills make you constipated. Constipation, they make you put on Mercolax or that stuff like that. And I don't want to take all that stuff. So yes, it's hard for me to use the bathroom. So when I use the bathroom, I ain't gonna have. I thought I heard angels cry, like the gates of heaven just opened up, and there was a big sunshine, and that came through my wolf, and I was like, "Oh, Jesus!" But I didn't think nothing about the tea. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't think nothing about the tea, and then I'm like, okay,
Yeah, you forgot about the tea, but it ain't forget about you.
Right, it didn't. And then that happened later on. Later on, a couple hours, it was like afternoon, and I see my tea bag. I'm like, oh, it's the next day. Let me take my tea. Matter of fact, not only take my tea, let me go live and jump on the scale. So I jumped on the scale the next day. The next day, I lost 3 pounds. I get on the scale, I lost 3 pounds. Overnight. That honestly, I was like, I said, dang.
Like I say, people, I can't make this up. Like I told y'all I did it, but like I say, I can't make this up. Y'all can think that Mr. Grind Time lying to you. I don't know why, because y'all know I'm about the most honest person you're going to meet. But here's another example. But yeah, go ahead.
You also dropped 3 pounds. I'm like, okay, that's cute. Little 3 pounds. That's cute. A little 3. I felt different. So when I went live and they seen it like 3 pounds, it was like, oh, okay. But then nobody really like respond too much. I'm like, oh, that's cute. I'm like, you know what? I think this tea made me, I know it's a detox, but that had to happen because I used the bathroom, y'all. I was like, I had a wonderful experience, y'all. And not only I feel different, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's I used the bathroom or what, but I feel different, y'all. And I was like, you know what? Let me just take the thing again. It's the second day. Took the shot of the NutriBurst, took the tea, boom, took the tea. And I said, all right, this is day 2. I'm documented, y'all. This is day, the next following day 2, boom, did it again. So the next day, within 2 days, I got on the scale again. So that's, okay, now that's day 2. Then I got on the scale. I lost 2 pounds. So then I lost 5 pounds in 2 days.
Yeah. That little 5 pounds, huh?
Yeah.
I'm like, have y'all ever seen what 5 pounds look like?
I said, wait a minute. Hold on. So I got live. I went live, and when I showed them the scale, I'm like, y'all, I lost 5 pounds in 2 days. It gotta be this tea. It has to be this tea. I'm using the bathroom because, to be honest, I was telling them I don't use the restroom regularly. So me to go to the bathroom 2 times in a row, I feel different. I feel like a little lighter on my toe. I don't feel like heavy. I don't feel, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't feel as depressed for some reason or whatever. And I had a little energy. And I went, live, lost 5 pounds in 2 days. Long story short, I did that for 5 days in a row. I lost 9 pounds.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's like, oh yeah, shouts out to Decor Brown. This the front of the shirt. We make no miracle claims. But the back say, but between Jesus and this tea. Because these products are serious. They work. They do what they're supposed to do.
Mhm.
They do what we tell you they're gonna do. And that's what we always say. We don't sell stuff that we don't believe
That,
in, that we
that
don't
part.
use ourselves.
That part. So true.
And I'm glad you came on here and said that, because now they can stop thinking that I'm just making stuff up. Because I always get, oh, you a man.
Mm-hmm.
It works different for you. You a man.
Yep. Yeah.
I
I
was
lost 9 pounds.
5'6", 190 pounds with no muscle.
Mm.
5'6", 190 pounds, no muscle on a
Mm-hmm.
man.
Right.
So guess where all that 190 pounds was at?
Mm-hmm.
In the midsection. I was
No.
walking around looking like a taller version of a Oompa Loompa or something, man. I'm like, and I'm like, yo, I'm not making this up. Y'all, I posted, and when my first before picture, I was already down 20 pounds before I even took the first picture because I didn't want to see myself.
Yeah.
I was one of them people. I didn't want to see myself. I didn't want to see how I look because I'm like, I know how I look. I'm in shape. I'm round, I didn't want to look at myself.
Right.
But how many of us out there are like that? We know what we're looking at, but we avoid mirrors. We try our best not to pay attention to how we're looking, but how we're feeling is coming through anyway. But we trying
Mm-hmm.
to avoid that, telling ourselves, "Oh, it's all
Yep.
good. It's no problem. I'm good." How many of us out there do that? How long did you do that?
All my life. For real. Be honest.
I can't see it. I'm sorry. I maybe because I didn't know you before,
Mm-hmm.
but and I'm only coming into the after, and that's one thing a lot of people. That's one thing we gotta tell our people. Don't look at me on my chapter 30,
Yep.
and you on your chapter 1,
Mm-hmm.
and get discouraged. We
Mm-hmm.
all have to start somewhere.
Yep.
So you okay? So they hit you with the double take because they hit you with the products and the business at the same time.
Yep. At the same time. So when I lost the 9 pounds in 5 days, that's when people was like, "Oh, I want that." Yep. I got so many inboxes and messages like, "Where do I get this stuff?" They was like, "Where is this stuff at? Do I go to Walmart or something like that?" Yeah, they was, yep. Yeah, and I said, and that's when I was like, hold on. I had to go back to the girl because even though she told me about the business, I didn't listen to nothing to that lady said. So I had to go back and ask her, where was my link? People are asking me, I don't know what to do, right? And then she was like, I knew this was going to happen. She was like, I told you. I'm like, this is crazy. That's why I'm so happy and so grateful that I said yes, because imagine if I said no to the products, I was still no telling. I would have said no to myself, okay? Number two, what if I said no, yes to the products and then no to the business? More than likely, I would have handed off all those people to her. And I'm like, let me send you her information. Because I don't know nothing about business. I don't know how to sell anything or nothing like that. Because that's what happens. When customers, to this day, referrals get this transformation, they send their referrals to me, and then I say, I just want to put this out there. There's the opportunity for you too. You know that, right? And they
Exactly.
go, well, I'm not a salesperson. I'm not a salesperson either. You became the product of the product. So people see your transformation and they want to know where to get it from. And that's all you did. And now you bring them to me. There's an opportunity to do the same thing of what I'm doing. You are a walking billboard. You are a walking brand, and you don't even know it. As a matter of fact, everybody is a walking brand of anything. Everybody is, but some of them is cashing in, and some of them ain't.
Exactly. Exactly. And 50K later, what? Let's see it. There you go.
Yeah, some
Get your
people.
shine on.
Yeah,
Cause
people are cashing in. So when then it was game mode. At that time it was game mode. I was into asking her questions on what to do in the business. She gave me the basics of things, putting my link in my bio, all that amazing stuff. Taught me how to have products on hand, cash on demand. She taught me all that stuff, as retailing, and then she teach me the other stuff, the retail to recruit, of things of that nature. And 4 years later, and 45 pounds down,
yeah,
and 50,000 K later, here I am. Here I am. Here I am. So
exactly,
yes, yes, yes.
exactly. Cause like this, let's do it real quick. Watch this. Hey, hey, I like that shirt. Where you got it from?
It's actually my brand. It's called Get Fine, Get Fit. Click out the link in the bio or direct message me. I send you the merchandise.
That's exactly the same thing that we do. People ask you, or you tell them about it, and that's how it is. Like with the like, some people ask like, "Oh, that your hair look good, girl. Where you got
That
that from?" I'm not gonna talk like that again ever, but
right. It's true. Especially as women, women get complimented all the time. Where you get your hair done, where you get your nails done, who do your lashes, who do your eyebrows, and we send referrals. That's a referral. But at the end of the day, you didn't get nothing, not a commission, not a dime, not a quarter, not a penny, not none of that.
that
None
part,
of that.
that
So
part,
basically, that is what it is. It's having something that you became a product of, where you get it, and the company pays you for that, right? The company pays you for that. So yeah.
that part. So it's get fit.
Get fine, get fit.
Ah, okay. Well, yeah, that fits. I can see that being your brand. Okay. All right. What else you do besides this? Now I'm finna pry. What else you do besides this?
Digital products. I'm the co-creator of Digital Boss Academy.
Tell me about it.
So what it is done for you products that is already done to help beginners, basic beginners, and we teach them how to grow their platforms. We teach them how to market, how to brand, how to make money online. And it goes for any beginners, and it goes for intermediate, and it goes to advanced, because you may be advanced, but the people that's following you and watching you, they may need some help. So what it is the number one, PLR, meaning private label rights, and MRR, master resale rights. That means you can buy the community. Once you buy into it, you can sell it at the minimum price, which is volume 1, $111, volume 2, $222, or you can increase how much you want it, but it's at the minimum price, and then you can marketing it, and you can sell it as much as you want, and it's 100% profit.
For sure. For sure. So Mr. Grindtime get his free, right?
I don't know about all that. But you're welcome to come in the community. You're welcome to come. We have
Okay.
journals, planners, all types of stuff that you can, resell it, make it your own, resell it. And not only that, it's a community building. We're talking about mind, body, soul, financial, spiritual, emotional. So guess what? We work out every Monday at 9 a.m. with me, of course, in the community. We work out every Tuesday at 6 and Wednesday at 6 with Coach Williams. Every Wednesday at 12, we have Bible study. So there is like all types of stuff, and you can learn different businesses. We have experts in virtual assisting, Turbo, Airbnb, life insurance, how to set up your Shopify, and you can learn, because we know that businesses cost a lot of money, and just to get in that community only for $222, and you learn all that. And they always throwing something up in there, always throwing something up there. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Sound like y'all got a bunch of principles like we have over in TLC.
Yep.
Also,
Yep.
that's what's up. That's what's up. That's why, like, we know that we talk about the 5 aspects of health, and which is mental, physical, emotional, spiritual,
Yep.
and financial, of
Yep.
course. So, okay, I may have to peek into their for a little bit.
I send you a sneak peek.
For sure, for sure. But you in PA, right?
Pennsylvania. Yep.
Okay, okay. So, how is it? You know, you have a lot of people around your area on the products, or is it mainly
So,
coming from across the nation?
so let me tell you this. Um, I'm from a place, city. You can look it up. In 2019, we were named the poorest city in the United States.
Wow, I never knew that.
Yeah. Erie, Pennsylvania. That is where I'm from. Right there in the Lake Erie. That's it. That's exactly where I'm from. So, when I talk about being an entrepreneur, you're going to go through the motions, right? You're going to go through the emotions. Some come, some go, some don't believe, some don't have faith. But you know what? When you have God, that's all I have to say. And he give you something. Everybody has a gift, right? This I believe. Everybody has a gift. The thing is with your gift, you're supposed to use your gift and serve it to his people, right? And sometimes it doesn't look in a pulpit. It may not be at church. It may not. So my gift is to let people understand that health brings prosperity, right? So if you have that type of mind and God gives you something, use it. So I didn't know. I'm gonna be honest. I did not know I was going to be a person that does this. I had so many jobs, y'all. It's unbelievable. I even went to school for dental assisting and nursing, right? see, and and I got here, right? Now I'm here and I'm not on the inside of the hospitals and all that to see the sick people. I'm on the outside to get you there so you don't have to see. That's what I like. I don't want to be in there trying to make you well. I want you to be out here where you already well so you can be better so you don't go in there. You see what I'm saying? So this is how I serve, serve people, serve God's people during health, right? During their mind of making a decision in mind, and use what you have, the gifts that God gave you, and bring it out to serve to work. Now, it may get ugly. It may not feel good sometimes. You want to stop and quit. But if you quit, you already failed. And if you have God by your side, you will not fail. Because one of my favorites, the verse is 29:1. Jeremiah 29:1. Okay. I'm not going to say it. I want y'all to go look at it. Because if I said it, I want you to go look this up. Okay. Look up Jeremiah 29:1. That is one of my favorite verses of all time. There's a lot of them, but I love that one. So just imagine if I said no. Just imagine if I did, because I hate to put it out there, no medical claims, but guess what? I haven't had a 9 to 5 since.
That part, because I heard a saying of that on what you just said. I heard a saying, we don't take L's. The only L's we take are lessons. We don't lose, we learn. And
Yes.
when you got that type of progressive mindset and you got God backing you, ain't no limit. I ain't gonna say the sky's the limit because there's a whole universe out there beyond it.
So yeah, so far as my customers and all that stuff, first, when I first started business, I'm not gonna hold you, it wasn't family or friends, it was strangers. Okay. And because I went live, people were watching me and some people were even sharing it. So I started getting reached out to other people. And once people see it, of course they want to be nosy, right? They want to be nosy. Me putting my before and after pictures definitely helped. being very vulnerable out there, and now they watching like, how did this girl do this? And then they watch me every day being consistent of what I said, taking people on my journey. So, then I was, I lost 9 pounds in 5 days. Let's go outside and walk. I want y'all to walk with me. Get up. Let's move our bodies. We in this house. A lot of us are depressed. Remember, it's COVID. The gyms was closed and everything else was COVID. So I started walking. Guess what? People were walking too on live. They was like, I'm right with you, sister. I'm right. I'm right with you. I'm like, good. I'm like, okay, you with me. But let's detox our body. So then they started clicking the link and detoxing their body. And next thing you know, I'm like, you know what? Gyms are closed. Let me go ahead and work out in the house. So now people are watching me work out. So it's like I'm building a community. I'm not only saying these things, but I'm putting my actions, my words behind it. I can say detox y'all, detox, but if you're not showing people you're actually doing it, if you're not putting the action to work and you're speaking it of these things. So the speaking of things, I had to become somebody different, y'all. This wasn't me going live, working out and all this other stuff. I had to become someone different, right? Completely different. And you know how it goes. My uplines was quitting. They wasn't doing this, but something told me, Elaine, keep going. Keep going. Just keep going. You're doing a good job. Just keep doing. You got God. He your upline. Okay.
Exactly.
He is your upline. He is your upline. So yeah. So when I went to an event, that's when I met you. I went by myself. I met you. I went by myself to the event. No downline, upline, sideline, between the line, none of that. And after I left there, I'm glad I went.
And I was glad to meet you. And I want to say this on what you say. You say you have to create that person. If you go back and watch my lives before I created Mr. Grind Time, it's not even the same person. It's not even the same person. But Mr. Grind Time is more energy. It's more loving life.
Yep.
And it shows through the camera when I come on. So yes, I can understand having to create somebody to move forward, but sometimes that's what you need. But it's not really just totally creating somebody. It's creating this right here. It's getting this right here, right? Once you upgrade this, once you upgrade this, then that person that you created, it was already in you.
Yep.
It just comes out.
Yeah, because if somebody said 10 years ago, Elaine, 2020, you're going to be an entrepreneur. You're not going to have a job anymore. I'm going to be doing what? What? I know you lying. No, I ain't. I'm not. No, I'm not. No. So pandemic had to happen for me to get where I am now. Because if the pandemic would not happen, I'll probably be at that same job, upset, or found something else I didn't want to do. The pandemic definitely did something. Not only that, God, no pandemic. God had to remove myself, so he had to put that pandemic, that monster out there. And it was for everybody. It wasn't just for me. And somebody caught it. Some people caught it, some people didn't. Some people took advantage of it and like, you know what, let me, because in your mind, you like, wait a minute. I'm letting a job to pay me to stop paying me and pay me when they want, how they want, how much they want. They can come do everything, all that. Tell me when to do this. Tell me, and I don't have a plan B. That's crazy. I'm looking at that. I can't. All these years I had a plan A because that's not the only job I got laid off or fired from, and I had to go find me something else and stuff. So yeah, so it's for everybody. I'm not even saying just for total life changes, but have something. Have another something. That's another something that can impact the people, that can help people with streams of income. Because I want to be, I really want y'all to join Mr. Grind here, y'all, on his platform. Join him in business. Of course, total life changes. But if it's not for you, find something. Because tomorrow something can happen, the world or whatever, they fire you, and then you looking on unemployment or not have something. Invest in yourself with something.
Exactly, because like during the pandemic, I came like pretty much after that big wave of people that came in. Then I got pulled in, and my story is funny. I'm gonna tell it one day, the full story, because I was a truck driver, so I was a essential worker.
Oh,
So I ain't really have to worry about it, I got a job.
right,
That's never my mindset. I'm like, I'm always gonna have a job. As long as I got the CDL, I'm gonna have a job,
right,
you know.
right.
But I'm also got two daughters at home, who are now be 15. My oldest will be 16 next month. My baby girl will be 12. I was driving trucks for 10 years. So imagine how much I missed,
Yep,
you know.
yep.
I mean, man, but even if I wasn't driving trucks, just going to work, putting in 10, 12, 14 hours a day on your
Mm-hmm.
job, how
Mm-hmm.
much time are you missing with your kids?
Yep.
You know, but when you come get something like this to where all you need is a phone, literally,
Yep.
all you need is a phone. Everything I do is through my phone. This podcast right now is getting done through my phone. But
Mm-hmm.
if all you need is a phone and you can do this, why wouldn't you? The products work. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
we're not saying you can just drink this one day and you'll lose 30 pounds in
Mm-hmm.
a day. No, we ain't saying stuff like that.
Right.
But with consistency and work, I'm gonna put it out there. It works better than the shot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep it real
Mm-hmm.
with you. And how do I know that? Because I know people who have been on the shot, and
Mm-hmm.
based on side by side comparison, doing it our way, our people lost either same amount or more, but the inches, the way they looked,
Not only that,
was way
having the shot,
better.
you can risk a whole bunch of side effects. The only side effects you get with this stuff is you feeling better, you losing weight, you have energy. It's all positive. There is no negative effects with this stuff at all.
Exactly.
There's not.
Exactly. And I was gonna get to the side effects, trust me. Cause like I say, I was a pharmacy tech. I was a pharmacy tech for 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing I did was research medications. So when this new stuff popped up, oh trust me, I did my research. And I'm like, do the people know about this?
Mm-hmm.
This and this? But you know what? You can't make somebody want to do better. You just
Nope.
gotta put it out there
Yep.
and show them
Mm-hmm.
that there is a better way. Just
Right.
like when Jesus came along, he showed a lot of people there's a better way,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yep.
And that's what we are. We are that better way.
Mm-hmm.
So I've held you a long time, and I can see this going for another hour. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and let you off. But I love your story. I love because your story is so many other people's story. How many
Mm-hmm.
people are going to a job right now that they wishing something could happen to where they can get unemployment? Because you can't quit. You can't get on
Right.
unemployment if you quit. But
Right.
they wishing something happened so they can get unemployment. How many up in looking at themselves and trying not to look at themselves because they know they don't like how they look. You
Mm-hmm.
know, like I said, your story is so many other people's story,
Mm-hmm.
and I kind of felt that when I kept seeing you. So I'm like, I bet you she got a story, and I'm gonna make her get on here and tell it. But I appreciate you for gracing Grind Time Live
You're
with your presence.
welcome. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. I really do.
Definitely, and we will definitely have to do this again. Part 2 coming, right?
Yep.
All right, just trying to make sure. All right, I'm gonna let you off, and I inbox you later about something else.
All right.
All right, peace
Bye.
out. Yo, what it do? All right, all right, all right. How many of y'all enjoyed that story? Because good thing about this, it's not just a story. It's real life. None of that is made up. None of what we talk about is made up. We don't fabricate this stuff. We keep it like one of our coaches, Rose Alvarado, says. We keep it honest, open, and transparent. We keep it hot. But that's why, because we don't have to lie about it. When you live in this, you don't have to make up. You don't have to lie about it. You don't have to make up stuff about it because it's working. You're doing it. You're living it. But if you got any questions about anything that was talked about on here, if you ready to go on and drop them 5 pounds fast, if you want to add no little extra in your pocket, then make sure you get back with me or another one of our life changers. Like I said before, if you on the fence, don't walk. Jump off that fence. Don't walk. Run to your nearest life changer so we can get you started. Because like I always say, I ain't got nothing but love for you, fam. I just want to see you do better. Peace out.